Hello and welcome back to Indian Videotapes. This is the third episode of Mirzapur Season 1. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, I request you should watch them so you know what's going on in this exciting story. Here is a quick recap of the previous episode. Overimpressed by their daring, the Don hires Guddu and Bablu. He gives them a bike and guns which infuriates Munna and Ramakant Pandit. Rati Shankar Shukla, who is Kaleen Bhaiya's distant cousin and the don of a nearby city, Jaunpur, sends a shooter to eliminate Munna, but the shooter fails and is murdered by Munna. The rivalry between Shukla and Kaleen Bhaiya is revealed in this episode. The plot jumps 20 years back when Bauji, Shukla, Kaleen Bhaiya, Makbul, and a little Munna with his mother were at a fair witnessing Ram Leela, a stage act where they were assaulted. The assailants were identified as the goons of Ajit Thakur, the don of Mirzapur at that time. Makbul was gravely injured while rescuing Bauji from a sword assault. They battled fiercely and killed all the invaders. Enraged by this, they attacked the convoy of Ajit Thakur and eliminate him in front of the people of Mirzapur to spread their fear. Bauji claims to be the new Don of Mirzapur, telling people that he has two successors, Kaleen Bhaiya and Munna Tripathi. Bauji then acknowledged Shukla as his loyalist to the scared crowd of Mirzapur. Shukla becomes outraged since he considers himself to be the other hare, yet he is compared to a loyal dog. Bauji goes to see the injured Makbul, where the furious Shukla arrives with his men and blames him for being egocentric and points his pistol at him. Makbul's mother grabs Shukla from behind, but being stronger than an older lady, Shukla shoves her to the ground and shoots at her, but Bauji shields her from the gunshot. The enraged Kaleen Bhaiya was going to murder Shukla when Bauji intervened. Bauji was hospitalized after being shot in spine while attempting to save Makbul's mother, and doctors report that he is now paralyzed and won't be able to walk for the rest of his life. Bauji recalls Shukla and tells him that loyalty is not bad, it's a virtue. We are giving you Jaunpur in return for being loyal to us till now. In future, do not dare to glance at Mirzapur. Kaleen Bhaiya was asked to kick him outside Mirzapur alive, but he was furious and left him with a scar for the rest of his life as a reminder of his actions. Shukla has been envious of Kaleen Bhaiya ever then and wishes revenge. So this was the conflict between Shukla and Kaleen Bhaiya. In the present, we are shown Kaleen Bhaiya taking Guddu and Bablu on a tour around his carpet industry. Everyone respects and welcomes the Don. We are shown that it is a carpet production unit, but as we move deeper into the complex, we come to a section where local handguns are manufactured. The Don wants the quality controller Upadhyay to maintain quality as they are getting increasing complaints of Jhandu guns. Both guys were astounded to see how things worked here. They were told that these firearms are made from iron pipes used in the steering wheels of trucks. When the boys inquire about the bullets, they were told that they get empty bullet shells from various sources, such as the cops themselves, who, when fire shots while enforcing the law, report half of the recovered empty shells, which implies the other half is delivered to the facility where they are refilled with gunpowder, corked, and ready for sale. Kaleen Bhaiya then goes to the party office of the governing Uttar Pradesh Lok Swaraj Party, where he meets the Home Minister, Mr. J.P. Yadav, who is useless but has this position because he is the younger brother of Uttar Pradesh current Chief Minister. Due to upcoming elections, J.P. inquires about the funds. The Don is discovered to have the backing of the ruling political party, allowing him to control Mirzapur. On this, Don informs that the business is down and he is struggling hard to get finances. JP warns him that there are many other businessmen who wants to seize control of Mirzapur, using a conversation with Shukla today as an example. The Don reassures that he will surely send him funds very soon and leaves after asking Makbul to arrange a meeting with an opium producer named Lala. Then we are shown Sweetie and Golu, the sisters. Sweetie is cleaning the service revolver of her father, Mr. Gupta, who takes bribe from the Don. Sweetie in jest tells Golu that she should learn to use the gun as she could need it to save her sister at any time. Munna arrives home drunk and angry late at night. Beena sends their housemaid Radhia to comfort him and make him sleep. The senseless Munna bashes Radhia badly and she screams. Whoa, fortunate bastard. The following day, Kaleen Bhaiya meets Lala, who is the opium producer and dealer, at a restaurant in a neutral city. Kaleen Bhaiya wants him to increase the supply of opium so that he may raise his earnings and offer money to JP Yadav for assistance in the approaching elections. Outside the restaurant, we witness Shabnam, the gorgeous daughter of Lala, and Dimpy, the sister of Guddu and Bablu. They are revealed to be good friends, and Shabnam is about to marry the love of her life, Dara. Dimpy is also invited to her wedding along with her family. Kaleen Bhaiya was on his way back to Mirzapur after the meeting. They take a small halt to devour handmade buttermilk from a well-known wayside kiosk. There we witness the locals greeting them enthusiastically or fearfully. Something strange is going on here. The Don is greeted by the stall owner who offers him a cup of buttermilk with shaky hands. Something is extremely wrong as Kaleen Bhaiya and Makbul realize. Suddenly, the ladies around open fire on them. Makbul manages to save the Don while also killing the ladies firing at them. The Don observes two guys hidden in the corner firing and orders Makbul to apprehend them in order to know the purpose behind the attack. Eventually, they succeed in catching them alive and transporting them to their torture facility. They admit after some torture that Shukla had ordered them to eliminate the Don. Makbul kills one of those men, and we see the victims from the shootout hanging on a tree in Shukla's town, Jaunpur. In Mirzapur, the Don's family was debating on the recent happenings in which Bauji stated that they should have killed Shukla 20 years ago. However, they ignore Shukla for the time being, and Kaleen Bhaiya asks Munna to explain the workings of the gun business to Guddu and Bablu in order to grow business and profits. Munna describes the gun business. He claims that they manufacture firearms and distribute them to distributors who then sell them to clients. The handguns and bullets are untraceable and they can be dumped wherever after use. Next morning, the Don was having an intimate session with his wife but failed to satisfy her again. To keep his heart warm, she claims that she also came. The Don was preparing to leave for the day's duty. Raja, their house servant, enters and informs him that the car is ready and waiting. After the Don leaves, he turns to Bina's room where he satisfies her desires and gives her a lot of prayer, something that Don was incapable of. Damn, what's going on here? Another lucky bastard. With this, the episode ends. What happened next will be continued in the next episode, which will be uploaded soon. Please leave a like and do subscribe to help the channel out. Also, write your thoughts and suggestions in the comments area below. I see you soon in the next video. Till then, Namaste.